What is up, ladies? My name is VTR, and welcome back to another movie review. And I decided I'm going to do a movie review before I go to bed, because we're recording it before I go to bed. It'll go up to tomorrow. Jurassic Park 3. I almost said Fallen Kingdom. Just Jurassic Park 3. The weakest of the franchise, I will say. I think this is the weakest of the franchise, and I don't really think it can get any weaker. But what's the story of this one? Aaron Grant or whatever his name is, something like that. He's back. So our main character, and he's tricked into going to the island from the last movie because these parents' child is stranded there. That's the story. Okay. And this movie is weird in not the typical weird way. I don't hate this movie. I was expecting a lot worse. The CG is definitely downgraded compared to the last film. But there's still some good looking effects in here. Some practical, but some of the CG is a little more hasn't aged well. But also, it is good having his name, Grant. I'm gonna say Grant. It's good having Grant back in this movie because he kind of is one of the probably one of the characters you base this franchise on when you think about it. Swallowed some spit there. But the movie is definitely different and not really what I was expecting. But also it does seem to hit pretty similar beats. But also, the characters, I don't care about any of these characters besides Grant. The son's alright, that they didn't come across later, catch up with him later in the movie, but no one else matters or is interesting. The parents, I get that they're trying to do hard with them, but I'm really just not invested in these characters, and I don't know. Not having Jeff Goldblum in this one also kind of hurt me a little bit because I kind of grown attached to him, and this one was just a little bit we get some characters that I don't really remember much about. I remember there's the one guy he steals the raptor eggs, but that's all I can remember. But there are some fun visuals here, though. And also getting to see, there's sparked some theories in my head while I was watching. I'm like, ooh, what's that? It was interesting, to say the least. I didn't hate this motion picture. I do agree that this is probably the weakest one of the franchise. And a lot of complaints, though, about one thing is, the T-Rex is, not really a presence in this one. He's in it, but, doesn't really... Spoilers, he gets killed. As a T-Rex in it, and he gets killed. I don't know if it's the same T-Rex in the last one, but anyway... and you're getting chased by the Spinosaurus, I think is what it's called. And a lot of people don't like that, but you gotta mix it up because the big dinosaur that was the kind of the threat in the two movies, the big one, the actual big size, is the T-Rex, and it's good to actually get some difference here. And you get to see a fight between the T-Rex and the Spinosaurus, which is really cool to watch, I think. But also the heart of the film is also very much also the Sarah from the first, not Sarah, was that her name? Sarah? No, not Sarah. That's not Sarah. The Ellie, was that her name? I don't remember. The other paleontologist in the first movie is there, but not really sort of plot, and they're not really a couple. They're kind of implied that they're a couple in the first, but also I'm not even gonna. They're not a couple. She's got a kid with somebody else. And also that's just really something that I just don't really know why it went that direction and why they took that direction with the movie, and I don't really know how I feel about it, to be honest. But with that being said, this movie is relatively harmless. It's just a weaker bag. I wouldn't necessarily say it's bad, but I definitely would score it lower than the second one, because so far they're the best by the order of release, first, second, third so far. So I'm very curious to look into Jurassic World and Fallen Kingdom, and then obviously Jurassic World Dominion, which comes out soon. This movie, though, is definitely, I don't know, it's different, but samey, but also adds some cool little sequences, but doesn't really know what else to do with it at times. We get to see pterodactyls or something like that in this one. The flying dinosaurs. I was told there was another name for them, but I'm just going to assume the pterodactyls. I assume this is the same names. I don't know anything about dinosaurs. I'm sorry. I don't know if there's any other flying dinosaurs besides pterodactyls. But I know there's like another name, I think. I don't know. Don't quote me on all that. But yeah, they're here, and it's cool to find. I was thinking about the first two. I'm like, you got any pterodactyls? So I was thinking, like, do we have any of those? And yeah, we got some. And it's cool. It's some cool little sequences. And also, kind of, it ends. You got some flying off from the island, which is interesting. I don't really know what they're thinking about doing there with that. I'm very interested to see what they're doing there with that. But, yeah, I am very interested to know what you guys think of this movie, and what do you guys, just tell me down in the comments. I'm very interested to know if you guys hate this one, you love it. Me personally, I think I just give it a 2.5, a high 2.5, but a 2.5 nonetheless. I feel like the critics and audience's score are pretty, not huge difference, like they're both negative percentages, but they're like about what I expected. A little lower on the audience side, though. I expected maybe a higher percentage from that, but there's just but the critic score is 94 on Rotten Tomatoes, and the audience is 36 on Rotten Tomatoes, which is fair, I think. This movie, though, is something that I am very much enjoying. I did enjoy it. I didn't love it, but I think it was all right. Nothing great. It's got some weird spots. At least the kid in this one's not annoying. The kid in the last one was annoying. I did not like her. But this guy, this kid, he's not as annoying, and also because I remember watching him in another movie, which I will review one day in the future, but I'm not going to say it now. But I don't know. It's just something about this movie. It's just there. I don't think it's horrible. It's just there. That's kind of the whole consensus for me with this movie. It's like, it's just there. Gonna be jumping into Jurassic World soon. I'm very, very, very excited to review the next trilogy, the World trilogy, the Park trilogy. Now you have the World trilogy. So I'm looking forward to reviewing those. Obviously, I need to get back to a bunch of other stuff, movies from 2021, movies that I've seen this year that I still haven't reviewed. So I'm getting around to all that. Don't worry. I'm just trying to, I've been really busy with my Rec Room thing, so sorry about that. I've been extremely busy with that, and I've been trying to find a balance, and it's been decent doing balance and things. I've been doing a couple videos, so that's good. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna stop talking now. Totally gonna stop talking now. Absolutely gonna stop talking now. Okay, I'm actually going to stop talking now because we surpassed the 10-minute mark, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to actually stop. Why am I still here? Why is the video still going? I don't know.